Here's Pitsy. Hey, Pitsy.
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Well, Earl punked you. That's what we found out.
I've been being punked for how long? Almost a year now. So, I mean, what am I going to do? But here's the thing, Ron. If he talked to somebody over there, why haven't me or Johnny gotten an answer either way?
Fucking right, son.
Where's that come from?
I'm just saying.
Why are you
up a little bit?
Why are you suddenly now you're ready to fucking join a mob?
I'm saying.
You had all fucking day sitting in here. I tried to talk to you. All you could say is you're afraid of your own cock.
All of a sudden he turned into Wime when Butch called in.
Earl, where's your hat? What happened? Is fainting time?
Not fainting time. I'm just brushing back what little hair I have.
What? He's brushing back his hair. You get caught and the heat hits you. You gotta start taking off clothes.
I just took off my hat. I pulled my hair back like this. I scratched my head and I put my head back on.
You got caught. That's all.
So right. I don't know.
Mitzi, don't even. I want you to talk to Fez from now on. Fez is on the job.
All right.
Okay.
I am the new executive producer of the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, and you don't get caught up saying anything that you know. Don't even be fucking fired up about this. Just be professional about it. Fez will see what he can do to unravel this, okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy.
I'll see you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Fez, you're on mop-up. You're the cleaner now.
Yeah, here comes Mr. Wolf. Mr. Watley.
Hey, everyone, it's Mr. Wolf.
I gotta clean up this mess.
All right, you got cleaning supplies. You've got Afghans. What do you have here? It's fucking hysterical. While you're being the cleaner, Fez?
Yeah?
Clean your own ass, because there's something with your stank today.
I didn't get a chance to shower. I'll admit, there's some stank. My water got turned off.
Earl, if I was you, I'd be embarrassed.
No, I'm embarrassed and I'm stunned.
By your own behavior?
I'm just
your own incompetence.
You got caught.
I mean, I know I spoke to people. That I know, and I was told things.
Here's what happens. Before, when Fez and I would leave here, you'd sit around with your feet up on the air, on the fucking desk, talking to young guys like you're fucking, like your kid, Shalane. Like you're the old Western fucking gunfighter, telling you stories of yesteryears. And you finally got, after a while they're going, Earl, you're telling us, where the hell is it?
No, I only relayed what was told to me and what I
Bro, whoever gave you the right to make promises anyway?
I didn't make any promises.
All right, I'm going to ask you right now, Johnny. Now, I know Pitsy's not here. You're feeling a little more pussy. Did you feel like you were led on a little bit?
A little bit, because if you recall that show that I graduated, Earl said he'd be on it.
Yeah.
So he did kind of throw that out.
All right, I remember that on the air. Yeah.
Did you ever get an answer yet?
Oh, no, man.
No, basically what I said was, he's like, hey, can you help me get my resume? I was like, yeah, I can help you do that. It was like, no, and I helped him. He showed it to me. I was like, hey, there's certain things that were wrong with it. I was like, hey, you need to fix this, this, and this.
So you did your part with Johnny.
I tried to help the kid. That's what I did.
I'm not buying it. I think Earl, like when Earl says he talked to people, I don't think he came right out and said what he was supposed to ask people.
Earl, you're a showboat and liar. You may be the best I've ever met, though, I'll give you that. You may be the best I've ever met.
The problem, Earl, is you don't like any confrontation.
Yeah.
So that when it gets to this point, the confrontation is like 200 times bigger.
I don't mind confrontation. I don't know. I really don't know what to say.
This is confrontation, so you should be able to know what to say.
No, because
I've been to defend yourself or explain yourself.
All I'm going to say is I was told one thing and then the other thing would happen. And then I'm like, well, why did you do this? And I'm like, wait a minute, that's what you told me.
Wait a minute, this all came, you're back on John again? Because that's bullshit. Fez and I have been there for 8 fucking days. How could it be his responsibility?
No, I'm not blaming John at all.
Well, where else? You've been with another company for fucking 2 years. Why are you fucking just pointing at one? Oh, there he goes. There's the faint.
No, I'm not
The
going to
head's
faint.
down.
I'm totally not going to faint.
Clunk.
I'm totally not going to faint.
How's that fucking have anything to do with it? Nobody in that building over there knew you till fucking 8 shows ago. So how's it their responsibility?
Yeah, and I'm not pointing specific fingers at specific people. I'm not.
That's
at
your
all.
problem. You need to be doing that. Because the only fucking person is yourself. Dave, you're just as responsible.
I am a little bit. Yeah, I feel bad about what I did, but I tried to help Pitsy and Johnny, and I always...
First of all, you shouldn't even be in the business.
Yeah.
So that's not even a problem.
Okay, I would remind Earl about Pitsy and Johnny quite frequently.
But that's like me saying, you know what, Fez? I talked to the parking meter over and over about getting you a new coat,
Yeah?
and it didn't do anything.
Damn parking meter?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That parking meter's an asshole.
It's the parking meter.
But if Johnny and Pitsy would come to me, I would say, well, I really,
I'm stupid redhead.
Exactly. But I would say that in a nutshell. Well, at least I'm being honest. I would say, really, Earl's the guy you got to talk to.
To be real, he does do that. He's one of the most straight up guys you talk to.
I don't give the promises, unlike ED over there.
Exactly.
Erectile dysfunction?
Earl Douglas.
Oh.
Same thing, though.
ED, what up? How many fucking nicknames has Febreze the Fainting Goat stacked up over the last couple of weeks?
And while he was spazzing out over there in the booth, he hit me in the eye.
How?
He just punched me. Because when Earl gets mad and yells, he starts flailing around like some sort of animal in a zoo. And his hand...
White people are so scared of black.
I didn't mean it like that, but his hand poked me right in the eye, so...
Tony, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, I was in there in your studio. I don't know if you remember me on, like, the 3rd of January watching your show. I'm a friend of Johnny's.
No.
And Earl was going to be the worst cover your ass yes man I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he covers his own ass. You got to give you credit for that. You are a survivor, Earl.
I mean, you got to be able to stand up at least for somebody in your crew, if not yourself, every once in a while and say, you know what, fuck it, I did it or I didn't do it. Be a man.
All right, thank you very much. Earl, do you feel like you cover your crew?
Look out for my crew.
Oh, man.
All right.
That's a great one.
All right, Earl.
By crew, do you mean your assy?
That's a great one, Earl. That's rich.
Oh, and Dave, you look after me. You absolutely look after me. You dime me out every chance you get.
That's true.
Here we go.
You squealing sack of shit.
No way.
No, I put my feet
Bullshit.
up.
No way. I'll squeal for you on what? On what? I don't tell them that you fall asleep here all the time, watching movies on HBO. I don't say it every
I do not
single
sit
time.
here and watch movies on HBO.
You sure as heck do.
What have you been seeing lately, Earl?
If anything...
You were watching that Keanu Reeves movie
Dave?
the other day where he was an angel.
What are you talking about?
The one where he has to fight demons and shit.
I have
He's
no
an
idea
angel.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, Earl, of course
He's not an angel.
Of course you don't remember the movie because you were
Dave-
asleep for it.
Well, Dave, when we have the things that open the show, how many times did I tell you to work on that?
You don't play them. When I come up with openers...
I don't play them because they're not there, Dave, because they're not done. I've done 7 of them on my own because they were not getting done, so I did it myself.
To the point at hand, Earl, if you cover your crew, then you wouldn't have said to Ron Fez you want me clipped, and you would have gone to bat for Bronx Johnny and Pitts. 3 people on your so-called crew, all 3 of them you fucking stab in the back.
I did not stab them in the back. I went to bat. I specifically remember going to bat for Pitsy. I specifically remember doing that.
When? Pitsy doesn't know this.
Monday?
You never told Pitsy.
I mean, as recently as Monday I did it.
But any time before then?
Never.
Yes, I can remember it because when I went to Free FM to scout out the studio,
8 fucking shows we've done there. We've been at XM all this time.
No, and I understand that. And I said one of the questions I brought up was, can we hire? Is like
You fucking fainted the other day in front of Elo and Wiki.
yes.
When was your opportunity to talk to him?
I couldn't help that. It just happened.
And you know what they said at that meeting that you fainted at? We never hear from you guys. They never hear from you, Earl.
That's why I've taken over as EP.
What's that?
Executive producer of the Ron and Fez show.
Oh, I thought you were 2/3 of Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I was gonna go. I guess I'll be Greg
And
Lake.
Earl's been lying for a long time. The funny thing was, I was looking through some of my notebooks for the show, and I forgot, when I first started, I kept a little tiny log of what I deemed Earl lies. And it was right off the bat, little things that he had lied about. I had actually totally forgotten about these.
Do you still have it?
I still have it.
Go get it.
I'll go fucking find it.
You're writing in a diary
Earl lies.
of Earl lies.
I'll tell you what. Make it into a movie. I'll go.
I've lived it.
Earl, you're the assistant producer of this show. Tell me the truth. You got the opportunity right now. Do you want Dave gone?
Do I want Dave gone?
Yeah.
At this particular moment. I mean, if he really thinks he can do a better job than me, I challenge him to that. Do I want him gone?
Yeah.
I mean, based on the last, I would say, week, 2 weeks, absolutely.
He deserves to be fired.
Yes.
That'll work out.
I would say yes, Dave should go, except I would really miss Earl lies.
He's running back.
Here he comes.
Look at the heading. Look at the heading. February.
The heading is all capital letters, underlined several times, Earl lies.
But look at the date.
Goes back to February of last year.
February 9th, I was barely on the job, and I can already smell the lies from this bullshit artist.
Dave, you think you can do a better job? Because I'll walk out right now. This is a total shoot. I will walk right now.
I'm not even arguing about you leaving. I don't want that.
You're going to quit right now, Earl?
I'm dead serious. I will walk right now,
This
Dave.
is a perfect example of you being all about you. I never said for you to leave. I don't even want you to leave, believe it or not.
No, if you think...
And I don't want your fucking job either. I want you to fucking
me
stay up
leaving
for
is
us.
best for the show, I'll do it. I
never fucking said that. No one did. What we want is some fucking solidarity, some camaraderie.
What? And I don't stick up for you, and I don't go to bat for you.
There is no fucking camaraderie between you or any members of this fucking staff. The only people who you ever talk to are Ron Fez, and the rest of us might as well be fucking ghosts.
But you call me. Do I take your calls?
No,
I always
you
take your
don't.
calls.
You take Ron's.
I take your drunken calls every time you're like, hey, Earl, come down. And I say, I'm
you drunk in fucking 3 months.
When you called me over the weekend, you were you called me a couple of times over the weekend asking me to come over, and I said, you know what, I'm busy, I got plans.
What, this weekend? I
No,
can
I
fucking
didn't
get
say
my
this
phone
weekend.
out, give it to Ron, and show him my outgoing calls.
I didn't
I'd like
say
to
this
see those.
weekend.
Fine.
I didn't say this weekend, Dave.
There he goes again.
You just said it.
No, you said, Dave, I said on a weekend. I didn't say last weekend.
Uh-oh, here he goes. Poe. Yeah. You didn't know that, did you? You didn't know Poe's hanging around, did you, today?
You walked into a Poe wall.
Start trouble. I'm a fucking professional.
Dave, I never said last weekend. I remember it was a particular weekend. You called me, and I said, and you perfectly so. I was like, hey, you want to come over and watch the Giants game? I went, no, I say I got plans.
That's never happened in my life. I would never invite a fucking Jets fan into my home to watch the great New York football
you
team.
have asked-
The only real football town in New York.
Speaking of Master Poe, I just want to throw in real quick here that the video of Master Poe taking down Dave when he was trying to get to Earl yesterday, that's now up on ronfez.net.
Oh, nice.
So let's see. Let's see now.
But
Let's
Dave,
take a look.
but I never said this weekend.
the
Let's
weekend
take
was
a look
what?
at his outgoing calls.
The 4th started the weekend. So just scroll up, Mr. B, and tell me if you ever see the name Earl Douglas in any of those places.
Danny. 411.
I need some info.
646. And free. I don't see anything else up here.
That's right. You don't see anything else. So once again, where's my little log?
Here's E-Rock.
E-Rock, I called him.
Earl. January 4th. Yeah, you did. You called Earl.
No,
Yeah.
outgoing. Is that
Oh,
outgoing?
Earl. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Well, no. Earl
I don't
could
know
have
your-
called me on January
Yeah.
4th.
I don't know your phone. Here's Jason. Marcel. You're fucking calling the hell out of everybody. Huh?
Okay,
Why do you leave people alone, Dave?
That was during the show, obviously, because it's Marcel. But once we get to the nighttime,
Right.
starting probably January 5th, then I should say, that's when it started. That's when the real weekend started. You know, that's when if I want to call people, that's when I call people.
That's when you're drunk?
Exactly. Blood pressure, Earl, and I'm going to sue you for if you damaged any part of my retina just now. Any part of my cornea, whatever.
Why are you upset?
What's the problem, Dave?
Turn on the microphone. Oh, I thought Ron was talking to Earl.
I'm talking to you. Why are you this upset?
Why am I upset?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't seem to care for anyone besides Earl Douglas. Or
That's horseshit.
maybe
That's complete horseshit.
Maybe secondary.
Hello? Hey, Big A. How you doing, buddy? Just making some calls on Dave's cell phone. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for calling me Comic Genius, too. Bye. All right, what were you saying, Dave?
Because he doesn't seem to care for anyone but Earl Douglas, and then maybe secondary Ron Fez. I would put Ron Fez even under Earl. But as far as the rest of us, we might as well be called the Peons. So from now on, I'd like to be called Davy Peon.
All right, Davy Peon.
And Johnny Peon and Pitsy Peon.
What happened to Davy Pants, your old name?
That's gone to the fire, Ronnie. The wolves ate it up.
Yeah, how are you?
That's not my mom, is it?
No, don't worry who it is. I'm just making some calls.
Why would you give someone your phone?
All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, I really wouldn't like
It's nice to know some of these people are listening to the show, though.
Yeah.
Makes me happy. So, Dave, where do you go from this point?
Well, from this point, I would like to say that Earl is just a large liar, and he's been found out. Remember this, Ron? Remember when Earl said the pennies were going out?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, do you know why? That's in the log. Let's see, quote, Earl said to Ron, the pennies have gone out. When I said that arrangements were made, but that they haven't been picked up yet. Then, Earl told Ron, I was told they went out. When no one said that.
Okay, so this was a package you guys were supposed to send.
Of pennies, and I said...
Oh, yeah, that was the Super Bowl bet I lost.
Right.
And I said arrangements have been made.
Yeah.
Instead, Earl says, no, Ron, they went out. Then
Because you told me they went out.
I have it in the log! I have it in the log! Where I say, quote, arrangements have been made for them to be picked up.
And that's what...
But they haven't been picked up yet. Earl, it's in the log.
It's in the log, Earl.
I'm not gonna...
That was exactly what you didn't tell me that morning.
I'm not gonna lie in my own fucking diary. I'm not gonna...
That's a good point.
That is true. That wasn't like papers that he was giving me. That was him blowing off steam.
Dear diary, well, I'm down to 165 pounds and I look great.
April 3rd, 2006.
Yeah.
Earl tells Ron at 5 o'clock that he's busy at work. I spotted him watching the Yankees game with the sound on. You remember that, Earl?
From the log of lies.
In the log. In the log.
Eastside Dave has just revealed to us that he's been keeping tabs on Earl's lies for about a year now.
And here is one of the big ones.
Yeah.
When I first started, of course, we all know the Grammy Awards for the O&A show. Oh, Earl kept saying, I'll take responsibility, end quote, which implies that someone else was at fault. When you say, hey, I'll take responsibility for my staff for doing that, rather than saying to Opie and Anthony, I turned the channels. You know why I know? Because I fucking watched you turn the channels in their office.
I did not I don't know why we're reliving ancient history.
It's in the log. That's why. That's why. It's in the log. It's in the log.
I think you fucked up the pyramids, too, if we're going back that far.
Is that...
That's my phone.
What the...
Hello?
Thank you.
Do not call me on Eastside Dave's phone.
Thank you.
Stop calling this number.
That's not so bad, but you know, we can keep my mom out of this.
I already called her.
That's just not...
And for some reason, it was your phone calling, and she still talked dirty.
I don't know why that would happen. Maybe it wasn't my mom.
Maybe she loves you.
What the latest?
So that's the truth now. And you protected him a year ago because you never dimed him out.
I never dimed
when
him out.
He fucked up and always
I never dimed him out.
No, the truth of the matter.
I never dimed him out about the pennies because Ron is just admitting that. But what I did was keep a log in case one of these things could happen. And today it happened, Earl.
And what happened with the Grammy Awards was, of course, O&A had the Grammys being recorded in their office. They wanted audio for their next day's show, and it got screwed up. And they had no audio from the broadcast.
And it was because Earl went in and turned channels, which screwed up their computer recording process.
I did not. I still, to this day, did not touch that thing, and also, Dave, you had just started here. The reason why I wanted to keep you out of that because I didn't want the 202.
That's the point. I was never in it at all.
You were here with me.
Yeah, but I watched you pick up the remote control and turn from one of their news channels to the fucking Jerry Springer show.
No, I didn't even touch that thing.
I saw it happen. Am I blind now? Plus, it's in the fucking log.
All right, Dave, I'm out.
What do you mean you're out?
What do you mean?
I'm fucking out too. I'm out too then.
Earl has walked away.
I walk away. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the way this man acts. I wasn't even talking about him quitting or doing any of that shit. Just sticking together.
I knew you guys were spread too thin. I know it. You're spread too thin.
I'm not. I like being spread, Mr. B.
Ew.
I think that helps.
I feel good. Feel like a clam. A happy clam.
I don't even know what that means.
I thought there was an analogy.
Now our producer walked off.
Well, you got Flash back there. I mean, I can take over in there temporarily.
Flash doesn't work here.
Earl, come back here.
Where's Black Earl Douglas?
Earl, get on the... Where are you going?
No, I just had to catch my breath. I took 3 steps and had to catch my breath.
Thought about your bills and came back?
You know who has to catch breaths? Serial liars. Serial killers, too.
They do?
Earl never killed anybody.
He killed my heart.
That doesn't make sense. I hate when you start to talk nutty. You think it's good, but it's not.
I'm not. He put a dagger in it.
Anything else from the log of lies?
That's all we had so far.
Why did you stop keeping the log?
Well, you know why I did, Ron? Because I actually got a attack of guilt. Because I said, you know what? Earl and I are supposed to be in this together. We're supposed to be like water and ice, together as a team.
Hey, it's Ron. How are you? I'm using Dave's phone.
And I genuinely...
Hey.
I hope that's not...
Hey, what are you up to? Ah.
Well, at least, Dave, you should be...
I found Dave's phone. I'm just using it.
Okay. That's, I only have so many minutes, Mr. B. And...
Yeah.
It's really...
Oh, this is what he does in the middle of the night to you? Calls up and starts singing?
Oh, I think I know who you're talking to. Okay.
How annoying he is. All right, honey, I got to get back to my show. Bye-bye. Alki and Solera.
Okay. Well, I was just saying that, I felt bad because Earl and I are supposed to be like brothers, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to keep the log anymore.
Well, you got a lot of numbers in here.
Because I want to trust Earl. Apparently I made a mistake.
You got Happy Typing Girl's number, huh?
Yes, I do.
Really? Is that why you mention her every day?
Maybe. These are contacts,
Here's David Burke.
Wonder what he's up to.
Oh, you got Dawn's number in here. Yeah, sure. Fez doesn't have Dawn's number.
What is my girlfriend Duncumia Anthony's sister's number doing in there?
We're friendly with one another.
Really?
Friendly.
Why would anybody be friendly with you?
That should not be one of your drunk calls.
Because I am a good person. Unlike that big...
Easy.
Guy in the back.
Hey, are you feeling any better? Good.
Tell him I said hi.
Fez gives his best. All right, bye. All right, bye.
That's the first time he's picked up my phone in fucking 5 weeks.
Well, at least people are answering when your phone calls.
And of course he does it when he's looking at Ron.
Earl, let me ask you, and you tell me right now, and I'm willing to do it. Should I get rid of Dave?
Based on the last 2 weeks, absolutely.
Fine.
Or would you want a chance to work it out with him?
Do you think that can be done?
Yeah, I mean, anything could be done. It could definitely be worked out. I mean, the pendulum kind of swings both ways, Dave. You can come up to me, tackle me, strangle me, do something, say to me, hey, I need your help.
He'd never get past Poe.
But, I generally like Dave. I think he's brought something to the show that was definitely missing, and And again, Dave, if you need help, you can ask me. Always ask me. But you never seem to do that.
Can I take you up on that strangle tackle offer? That'll be one way to patch things up.
If you throw a punch at me, I'm just going to defend. I'm going to defend myself.
No, he wouldn't kill me. He would not kill me, man.
Earl would destroy you.
No fucking way.
Hey, I'm getting text messages too. This is really fun, Dave.
Yeah, it's a good phone.
You ought to just hang on to that, Ronnie.
Again,
it'll probably come in helpful.
Yeah, it is expensive item, so like my phone bill.
What's your parents pay for your phone bill?
I'm not gonna talk about that really. Well, what? They help a kid out. That and Easy Pass.
A kid out? You're 29.
I got a lot of bills.
You're fucking 29.
What don't they pay?
They'll pay my gas.
I know they're helping with the rent. Yeah,
No,
they took away the car. Yes.
Dave, you're on that family plan that your father has.
I meant, sure I am, Earl. At least my family cares about me.
Oh.
I'm not an outcast.
Well, my family cares. They care about enough
You
about me.
motherfucker, you have bars on speed dial. You're an alcoholic.
What are you, ordering beers for delivery?
I need to get to McFadden's quickly. I can't deal with the 212 or is it 718 area code now. Area codes are always changing.
Hello? Hey. Sorry, I don't have time to talk. I'm doing the show right now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
What's going on, Mr. Popular?
Oh, everyone's calling.
Wow.
Yeah, my phone's a great little item there.
Yeah, I give your parents the best. You know what? It's one thing you can't pay your bills. What do you need a phone for?
Well, I need to talk to people. I need to call up places.
All your phone calls only end up getting you in trouble.
Well, that is true.
All right, Snuggins is saying it's 10 cents per text, and it's really... I'm getting a lot of text messages over here.
Guys, Mr. B can't possibly look at every text message, so I think you're just wasting your time.
There's Winnie, Big A.
Right.
Oh, I'm fine, Big A. Thanks for asking.
Boy, wait till Daddy McDonald gets this bill. Whoa, there's going to be hell to pay. You're going to have to see him in his study.
People can call up here, or they can email. Really, the phone is... I just don't think it's the most efficient way.
David, get in here. What's with this text bill?
That's a good...
Well, while that does sound exactly like him, I don't know. I just
took a Cialis. I'm ready to bone your mother, and now I've got to deal with this. This isn't right, Dave.
Well, that's just her.
That is a good fucking impression.
I didn't amass the McDonald fortune by you running up tax bills.
He doesn't take Cialis. He takes...
The problem is I used it as a suppository, and now my turds go up.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. But it's just part of the...
It was almost an improv, though, wasn't it?
Almost.
You're starting improv. And shit, ass, fuck. Dick, fuck, piss. You have just margarita on here? Just in case you want a margarita at any time?
Is that the recipe? My aunt.
Aunt Margarita?
Yeah.
Hey, E-Rock, thanks for texting.
Thanks, Eric. I love it. Sure.
Who's this E-Rock? And why is he always texting you?
You notice how I'm getting calls from a lot of people, but I don't get a call from Earl Douglas, do I?
What's that even mean?
That means that he don't care. He don't care.
This is Elfish.
Elfish?
Boy, you got the coolest friends ever.
Well,
You
sometimes
got Harry T on here.
we talk football, me and Elfish.
A lot of this could be your AA buddies.
They should be.
As you scroll through it.
Oh, boy, I can't keep up.
The texts are just flying in on Eastside Dave's phone.
Hello? Hey, Earl.
Couldn't hear,
Heard
but
something there.
of course, Earl calls in after I said for him to do it.
And I think there was a call waiting on there, too, while Earl was trying to talk.
Yes, there was.
Very busy right now.
There was definitely a call waiting. It's a nice phone, isn't it? It's a good model.
Do you want to give out the number so everyone can play along, not just the people in your 5?
Oh.
You're five. No.
Earl used to be in my 5. Forget now.
Earl was in the Jackson 5.
I think you're getting along with everybody now. I think we pulled the gang back together. I think it's working out. Yeah. All right, we need to break. Let's come back and play some of those independent songs, Earl.
Yes.
I want to hear Carter's. I want to hear what Carter's label sounds like. All right.
All right.
Carter started RonFez.net for us a couple years ago. He's over in Brooklyn with his own independent label, doing very, very well.
It's called Dovecote Records. You can check out their website. It's DOVECOTE Art Records. Dovecote Records.
All right. First, we need to take a break. Ron and Fez Show.
Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley, The Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.
Back with the Ron and Fez Show, 866-RON-0-FEZ. That's 866-766-0339. It's the toll-free phone number. Remember, you can always email us at ronandfez@AOL.com.
What's coming up later on this Friday, Fez?
Later on this Friday, a couple things coming up. I will have Mr. Whatley's Worst Dressed of XM Satellite Radio. You know, Mr. Blackwell's Worst Dressed list of Hollywood women came out this week. I will have Mr. Whatley's Worst Dressed of XM Satellite Radio on Friday. Also on Friday, Eastside Dave putting his job on the line, completely his decision, after his bored gossip segments have been bombing. He says he will open the phones after he does it this Friday and take 20 callers that will decide his fate on the Ron and Fez Show. So that's all coming up on Fridays.
What's your prediction for him right now?
I'm seeing a sweep, 20-0 he goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Earl, what's your prediction?
I'm going to go a little bit more conservative. I'm going to go 13-7 goes.
Wow, no one believes in him, huh?
No, I don't think he's going to be able to pull this off.
Just a lot of pressure. I don't know if he can handle it.
Typical Earl.